Hi, Mark from Sharkbait here again. Yeah, I have a couple of neat new things to show off. Yeah, it's now August, and one of our favorite suppliers has come out with something new, hint, hint, in the Macaira series. And then we also made a special purchase. So first things first, let's get prepared here. Change the attire, because this is going to be an Okuma day. And not that I'm an employee, but we have respect for the manufacturer. One of the most successful series of reels that Okuma has produced was the old Metalloid series, which was improved upon with the Cavallas. And the Cavallas basically had two models in 4 different sizes or configurations. So there was a Model 5 and a 5 narrow, a Model 12 narrow and 12. So you've got a platform on the 5s and a platform on the 12s, and the difference was line capacity and to a certain extent the application. Now, what did we do? Standard colors are silver, and these are wonderful machined aluminum reels, properly ported so they'll drain the salt water. Drag numbers are high for the line test they intend to fish. Just overall wonderful pieces with a 3-year manufacturer warranty, when the industry standard is 1 year. So 3 times the average from a good facility in Ontario, California with Okuma USA. So what's the big deal? The big deal is on custom colored pieces. And for those, they are a beautiful ice blue and silver. And one would normally expect to be paying a premium price for a custom color piece. There's a 5. Same routine. And then I mentioned the porting, and you can see that here. Let's see if the camera will focus in. Well, there's a port. We've got ports on the side back over here by the gear housing. It's just the drainage is there, whether you have the reel, sitting in a standard form, or if it's on the rack. Well, son of a gun, we've got 2 more ports here for drainage. Boom. Nicely thought out. And there's a reason why they have the warranty. Carbon fiber drag, high numbers, and excellent performance. And our 12 narrow and 12. Beautiful little pieces. So how do they spec out? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, let's review the models a little bit. On the 5 narrow, manufacturer's suggested retail price on the silver is a good price and kind of industry leading for machined aluminum reel. On the little guys, manufacturer suggested retail was $252. These are on sale for $179. That's a savings of $73. And what do? Well, this little guy will take up to 500 yards of 50-pound braid. That's just going straight braid. In a jigging application, and a lot of these reels have very strong following for the guys doing vertical jigging, slow pitch style, longer handle, good crank, good speed, and well thought out gear ratios. On the 2 little ones, the gear ratios are 6.4 on the high speed and then 3.8 to 1 on the low. And both the 5 and the 5 narrow share the same internals. The drag system will do 15 pounds of drag measured at the strike position here. Clicker does click nicely. And there's a stop at the strike position. In order to go to full, you depress this little button here, and now you can take the lever all the way up. But again, you've got 15 pounds of drag measured at strike, up to 15, and 24 pounds of drag at full on a 16-ounce reel. Nice weight, wonderful size, adequate line capacity for what a lot of guys will do. Some will go, we'll say 300 yards of the braid at 50 pound, and that'll allow you about 50 yards, so let me say 30 pound mono on top. Some guys will go to 40 with a shorty, maybe 25 feet or so, in that range. Maybe a bit more. But more often than not, when we're going to be running more mono on top, the standard 5 would be the better size. The 5 will hold a good 460 yards or so straight up on braid. So again, 300 yards will allow 50 yards of the same test. That's the trade-off basically. Mono is about 3 times fatter than braid. So what we have on this piece, manufacturer suggested retail again $252. These are on sale for $189. $189. That's a savings of 67 bucks, maybe a little bit more. Wonderful little piece. Now when we go up to the next body size, on the 12 narrow, drag bumps up. Now we're at 27 pounds of drag, up to 27, measured at strike with free spool performance. And then they'll button down in the low 30s. Weight on the 12 narrow is 24 ounces. When we go to the wide version, that's going to be 25. And on the narrow, this will hold almost 400, call it 380 or so, 60-pound braid. And again, a lot of people might go, well, I don't necessarily recommend it, but you could go, let's see here. If you were to go 80 pound, you're probably close to 300. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it on this piece, maybe on the 12, but I prefer 60 on these guys and then running, say, 50 on top, or 60 if it's a jigging mode. In the jigging side, again, 380 of 60 on the 12 narrow, 525 yards of 50. So again, it's a matter of application. If this is going to be your 40-pound rig, well, heck, 300 yards of 50 allows plenty of room for a top shot to cover your casting distance, and that ain't half bad. Now, when we go to the full-size 12, manufacturer suggested retail price on these guys, again, $346, and we sell them at $269. That's a savings of 77 bucks. On the 12 narrow, $336 manufacturer suggested, and we're selling these at $259. So $259, $269, both represent a savings of $77. Your weight on the 12 narrow is 24 ounces again, 25 on the 12. Your drag is there. Gear ratio, that changes. 4.7 to 1 on the high speed, that drops down to 2.1, which is wonderful to be in the twos on, say, a 50-pound, 40-pound, 60-pound class reel. That's a very, very well thought out gear ratio. Wonderful pieces. All of them come with clamps, so they all can be used on whatever style rod you wish to put them on. All of them have oversized cranks. Knobs are soft grip, 3-year warranty, and discounts of anywhere from, say, 63 bucks to $77. Wonderful opportunity for folks. Darn good buy. We don't usually expect to see much in the way of special pricing during the summer on reels. We've had a couple of good zingers here at Sharkbait. We did a closeout on the Penn Fathom series. They'll have new models coming. And this opportunity is even better yet because it's current model production, custom color with a nice big fat discount. We don't see this in August, folks. It's a seasonal business, and usually summertime is when we try and get ahead to cover those slow months in the winter. But this was too good of an opportunity to pass by as far as we were concerned. We brought in several hundred of these reels, so almost 2 pallets worth. So we have good inventory for the time being to support the sale, and it's a very, very good deal. So if you're trying to get set up, running anything 60 pound down to 30, these guys hit it right on the nail with a 3-year warranty, all machine aluminum, the right kind of aluminum, the right kind of drags, the right gear ratios, with a warranty that can't be beat except by the Makairas from Okuma. And that's something we'll talk about next. Thanks for watching. Hope you get a chance to participate on this buy while we have them. Wonderful deal, wonderful deals. Mark out.